Welcome to the Human Capital Network, where we explore the dynamic intersection between the knowledge economy and digital transformation. In this podcast, we delve into the invaluable asset that is human capital in an era defined by rapid technological advances and innovations. Join us as we navigate through the evolving landscape of the digital age, uncovering ideas, strategies, and stories that highlight the pivotal role of human ingenuity in economic growth and societal progress. Whether you are a seasoned expert or a curious enthusiast, our discussions will enable you to understand, adapt, and thrive in an increasingly interconnected world, shaped by the transformative power of knowledge and innovation. Step into the Human Capital Network, a place where the future unfolds through the prism of human potential. In our first episode, we dive into the world of blockchains and cryptocurrencies, with a particular focus on Bitcoin. Join us for an in-depth exploration of this digital monetary revolution as we demystify key concepts, examine economic implications, and discuss the challenges and opportunities shaping the financial future. Whether you're a curious novice or a savvy investor, this first episode of the Human Capital Network promises to enlighten you on the growing impact of blockchains and cryptocurrencies in our constantly evolving global economy. Many people talk about Bitcoin, but few truly understand what it is. Therefore, instead of focusing on how to profit from Bitcoin, we will first strive to answer the question: what is Bitcoin? Initially, we will explore its genesis. Then, we will study some of its possible technological applications. Subsequently, we will examine how Bitcoin could play the role of a true popular currency. Finally, we will highlight the advantages of Bitcoin over fiat currencies issued by central banks or scriptural currencies created by commercial banks through credit. Let's quickly define BTC. Bitcoin is first and foremost a technology, then a currency, and finally an international decentralized network of payments and exchanges without a central authority. BTC is also a political and social revolution. To understand this, one must first understand its design. Bitcoin was created after the financial crisis of 2008 by Satoshi Nakamoto, an individual or a group of people. No one knows for sure except Satoshi or the members of the group. Bitcoin solves a fundamental problem in computing called the Byzantine generals problem. What is it? It's about avoiding a catastrophic failure of a system in which actors must cooperate, while the presence of dishonest actors is likely in the same system. You can easily understand that this is not an easy problem. Well, a solution is a decentralized system based on consensus, and without a central authority of control. And this is exactly the solution that BTC has adopted in the field of cryptocurrency. No central banks, nor commercial banks. Nothing but economic agents and sovereign mathematical laws. Because experience has shown that we can no longer continue to trust banks. They have lamentably shown their limits. Let's take a closer look at some possible applications of Bitcoin or blockchains. Bitcoin can be used as a standard digital currency due to its decentralized nature, limited supply, and cryptographic security. As a decentralized currency, Bitcoin operates without a central authority, enabling peer-to-peer transactions across the globe without the need for intermediaries. Its limited supply, capped at 21 million coins, offers a deflationary aspect that can protect against the inflationary pressures observed in traditional fiat currencies. Moreover, Bitcoin's use of cryptographic techniques ensures the security and integrity of transactions, making it a reliable digital currency for individuals and businesses seeking a medium of exchange and a store of value. Compared to fiat or scriptural currencies, Bitcoin rests on a more solid foundation. A fiat currency is a value based solely on the public's trust in the issuing body. This is what gives strength to the dollar or the euro because the public has more or less confidence in the Federal Reserve or the European Central Bank. Scriptural currency also has a very fragile base because it relies only on the credits that commercial banks grant to economic agents who can be individuals or businesses. That's why it is said credits make deposits. And the day borrowers can no longer pay, the whole system will collapse like a house of cards. So, it is clear that centralized currencies are not based on anything concrete, and the central authorities guaranteeing these currencies are not always able to solve the problems they create. In general, these same authorities spend their time telling tall tales to lull the people to sleep. Blockchains can be used to build a transparent electoral system due to their characteristics of transparency, immutability, and decentralization. Each vote can be recorded as a transaction on the blockchain, thus ensuring a transparent and immutable record that cannot be altered after the fact. The decentralization of the blockchain ensures that control of the electoral system is distributed among multiple nodes, thereby reducing the risk of centralized manipulation. Furthermore, the cryptographic security of blockchains protects voting data from tampering and fraud. This system also offers complete traceability and verifiability of votes, thus enhancing voters' confidence in the electoral process. An additional application concerns the registration of assets and properties on a blockchain. For example, university degrees, driver's licenses, land titles, and vehicle registrations can be recorded on the blockchain, thus allowing for the complete elimination of fraud. Did you know that 2.5 billion adults are completely excluded from the global banking system? If you happen to have the wrong nationality, the wrong passport, or even an insufficient salary, then you are excluded from the system. On the other hand, BTC doesn't care about your nationality, your passport, or your salary. If you accept and respect the mathematical rules pre-established by the system, and these rules are the same for everyone, rich or poor, then BTC is ready to serve you. Thus, BTC is an inclusive monetary system that makes no distinction between individuals and businesses. Similarly, it treats small, medium, and large organizations equally. The BTC protocol remains neutral with respect to the debtor, the creditor, and the amount of the transaction. It offers every citizen the means to innovate in terms of financial instruments or payment methods, just like a bank. Just as the internet democratized access to information, Bitcoin can be an effective tool for financial inclusion and could eventually replace outdated and obsolete payment methods, such as the credit card created in 1955. Born in 2008, BTC is thus called the Internet of Money. Once the people have BTC in their possession, they will be able to bypass the traditional banking system and use BTC, as well as cryptocurrencies in general, as a means of payment. Thus, citizens will be able to innovate freely without having to ask for permission from any central authority. BTC represents a counterbalance, giving financial power back to the people. Its protocol promotes international financial integration without distinction. As a pioneer of cryptocurrencies, BTC paves the way for other altcoins or alternative currencies that will enrich the arsenal and serve as secure cryptographic financial instruments. These programmable currencies do not depend on valueless legal contracts. They are based on sovereign mathematical principles. No more intermediaries, no more counterparties. Thank you for listening and see you soon for the next episode.